Hello everybody. Today I want to talk about screenshots. Okay, what are screenshots? Everybody knows about screenshots. Basically, it's when you take your phone and you take really a photo of the screen. This is a screenshot, and today we're talking about mobile phone screenshot. I'm going to show this on my Apple phone, on the iPhone, and on an Android device. Okay, very similar, but there are slightly different options in each one, and I'll show some advanced and nice things that you can do with screenshots. And generally, you usually take a screenshot when you want to save it on your device, or you want to send it to someone. So it could be a photo that appears on a website. It could be maybe you're on the weather app and you want to share what's the weather like, and just take a screenshot and send it. So let's see how you do that on an iPhone and then on an Android, and some further options. Okay, so I will start with the iPhone. First, you need to know how to take the screenshot. Now, on the newer models of the iPhone, I'm holding one in my hand. We have the power button on one side, and then we have the volume buttons on the other side. And in most modern iPhones, the newer versions, I simply click the button for the power button, and the top volume, the volume up button together. It's like pinching them together. So I take two fingers and then pinch them together. And what you'll see, you'll see the screenshot appears. And after a few seconds, it disappears. Now what happens, it disappears and it gets saved on the photos on your iPhone. So if you go to your Photos app or your Google Photos app, then you'll just find the photo there. Now, I don't want it to go away, just go into Photos. I want to actually do something with it. So let's go to a website. I have a website over here, How to Grow Rosemary Indoors. Yeah, expert tips for happy herbs in your home. Suppose I want to send someone this screenshot, okay, this image. So what do? Once again, I take my finger, use the power and the volume up button. Now, before I do that, what if you have an older iPhone? On the older iPhones, you're going to have this home button over here. Okay, this round circle that I don't have at the bottom of the phone. Usually in those phones, you hold the home button and click the power button together. So one hand on the home button, one hand on the power button, and it achieves the same result. Okay, so suppose I now take a screenshot. I'll do this, power and volume up, and this time very quickly I'll click on the image. And then I get more options. So first thing you'll want to note is that I can crop. You see all around these are crop marks, and I can just pull them with my finger to wherever I want, and it'll let me crop, and this is the region I'm going to send. Okay, I can also draw, okay, on it. Okay, let's no, this is not what I want to do. Okay, so suppose I draw on it. Okay, let's undo this. I'll click undo over here on the top. Okay, I can modify this, and essentially this is what I'm sending. Now I can click done over here at the top, and then it allows me to save to photos, save to files, and usually what I'll want to do is I want to send it to someone right away. So to do that, I click the share button over here. Now we'll look at how to share in a minute in my Android device. It's very similar, but this is the idea. You click the power button, the volume up, and then you get the screenshot. Okay, once again, here I get another screenshot. It doesn't show it to me over here because I'm right now editing. Okay, so once again, if I go to, let's say, my website over here, and then let's move these away. Okay, and I take the screenshot and then quickly click over here. Then I can edit it, crop it, I can write on it and send it. Now, you'll see an additional option. The other option is on the top, it says screen and full page. Full page. So if I click full page, it actually allows me to send the entire full page. And then when I send the image, and in this case, by the way, you'll see if I click done, it lets me save it as a PDF. So it's going to save it as a PDF document, which is great. I can save it to my files on my iPhone, or if I click send over here on the top, it's going to send this as a PDF. In a minute, I'll show how to send on my Android device. It works the same. We can send it many different ways. We'll send using WhatsApp. So this is the idea. I can take the screenshot and take parts of it, or I can send the full page. And in the iPhone, it's going to send a PDF file, which is not an image file, but it's a readable document. Now, on the Android, it's very similar, but there are slight differences. So let's switch over to my Android device and see how it looks. Okay, so now I have my Android device. Good news is that on almost all Android devices, it's the same way to take a screenshot, which is the power button and the volume down this time. So you'll have the power button and the volume down. You might have them placed in different places on your phone depending on your device. But if I click, once again, power and volume down together, you see, I get the screenshot. And once again, this will disappear after a few seconds. That's it. It goes away. It's in my photos. Once again, if I want to edit it, I want to click somewhere here at the bottom. So I'll take the screenshot again, and this time when the options come up, I'll very quickly click and we'll see what we get. So I take the screenshot, and then I click this time this edit button. Okay, once again, I need to do it quicker this time. Click the edit button over here. And then once again, it opens the editor and it allows me to crop. Okay, to crop and to send to whoever I want. Now, let's see what happens if we do this in a website, which is it's a long page. So let me close out of this. Let me open my browser. Okay, so in my browser, I have this website. This time it's something about chess, World Chess Championship 2024. Okay, and let's say I want to send a screenshot. So again, volume down and the power button, click them together, and this time you'll see that there is this button over here. I'll do it again. Watch closely. At the bottom, I have this scroll over here, and I'll now click it and I'll hold it, and it starts scrolling. So this, unlike the iPhone, by default, it doesn't take the entire page. It's to wherever I scroll. Now I stop scrolling. Let's click on edit over here in the middle, and then it's opening the editor. Okay, and you see that I have this entire page over here. I can of course crop it. Okay, it is an image, and I can send this image. But it's a very, very long image because I cropped it. Now, after I do that, this is where I want to show you how to send. So, to send, I click this share button over here. Okay, very similar to the iPhone. Over there, it was this square with an arrow on the top. Over here, we have the share button. This is a very, very standard way to show sharing. So I'll click that, and then it's giving me all kinds of options of how I want to share, and what I want to do is use WhatsApp. So I'll click WhatsApp, and then it's asking me, okay, who do I want to share this with? Let's say I'll share it with myself. I have a group with myself over here. I'll click myself, and then I'll click send. And then it's showing me what I'm going to send. I can still annotate it using all the options in WhatsApp and click send. So now I've sent myself this image. Okay, this image of the full website. Okay, very, very simple. Let me repeat the steps. On the iPhone, you click the power button and the volume up. On the Android, power button, volume down. And then we get more options. We go into the edit mode. In the iPhone, you're just clicking the image, and on the Android, it's going to be, let me do that again, it's going to be at the bottom, this edit part, which gets me into, once again, it's very quick, you have to be a bit quick, gets me to the editor, where I can crop, and eventually use send over here, share with others. So we manipulate the image that we want to send, and we send it. And if it's a very, very long page, then on the iPhone, we're going to use the full page option. On the Android, we're just going to scroll and scroll and scroll until we get the section that we want. Okay, very, very, very convenient, very, very useful. So this is the whole idea about taking screenshots. And the next step is for you to actually give it a try and send a screenshot to yourself or to someone else, and you'll find this gets very, very useful. I take many, many, many screenshots from my phone just when there is something that I want to just keep for later, to save a website I want to remember, an image I want to send to someone. Very quick screenshot, and then crop wherever I want and send it away. Okay, enjoy, and I'll see you next time.